This last week's Gamescom and Future Games Summer Show have brought us an incredible lineup of games set to release in 2024 and 2025. Whether you're into survival, horror, open world RPGs, or fast-paced shooters, these events showcase something for everyone. I've compiled every good game revealed, so buckle up and get ready for an epic list of upcoming titles. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Let's go. The Warhammer 40k universe returns with Space Marine 2, offering brutal combat, massive battles, and a story that dives deeper into the lore of the Space Marines. Return to the world of organized crime and Mafia old country, where you'll rise through the ranks of a powerful crime family in a beautiful, recreated historical setting.
It's a brotherhood. Treachery and deceit do not exist among us. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
As we wait for the upcoming DLC, Starfield expands with a free land vehicle, the Rev 8. And we'll wait for the Shattered Space DLC, offering new planets to explore, more story content, and even more spacefaring adventures.
What else is out there? And more importantly, can we drive on it?
Velocity at unsafe levels.
The Rev 8 has landed. Play it on Xbox.
Explore the mysteries of the universe in Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative-driven action-adventure game where you'll uncover secrets hidden throughout history.
I've been here before. In the fold. Countless times. Who I was. Who I might become. All possible futures existing in motion. It is time to awaken.
But look a little closer and you'll find the meaning is still there without the light.
And it is my duty, my journey, to step into the unknown.
A fast-paced competitive shooter where you'll face off against other players in intense arena battles. Arena Breakout Infinite offers a variety of modes and customization options.
Get what's in that safe. The items are valuable, but you must extract alive. We're under attack! They're on the team! Ready for abort mission! Abort mission!
Join the legendary archaeologist in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, an action-adventure game full of exploration, puzzles, and classic indie charm.
Circle. Does it exist? Is it the key to some lost power? That's up to you to uncover. I'm Troy Baker, and I play indie. It's humbling playing a character that so many people, myself included, look up to. As a kid, seeing Indiana Jones in the theater for the first time was a defining moment for me. And I never would have guessed that all these years later, I would be the one wearing the hat. But here I am. It's been a dream come true. A dream that I cannot wait for you to live for yourselves. The beauty of a first-person game like this is that we all get to feel what it's like to become indie. You are the one who cracks the whip, who feels the weight of every punch and the thrill of finding every clue. Indy is such a unique character. A professor, an archaeologist, a brawler, an explorer, the quintessential all-around adventurer. And this game has everything you'd expect from an Indiana Jones adventure. Mysterious artifacts, cunning villains, ancient discoveries, hard-hitting action. It's a world of constant danger where you've got to think on your feet to stay alive. The Great Circle spans the entire globe, from snake-filled jungle temples to scorpion-riddled desert tombs. Stunning open areas to explore freely, full of secrets for you to discover. And you'll get more than just the classic whip and revolver. Indy's journal and his camera will immerse you in the mystery, providing extra info on all of your finds so you can appreciate all of the little historical details he obsesses over. And those details are your key to solving the ancient puzzles that hold the secrets you're after. But ancient secrets don't come easy. It's best to have an exit strategy. This is an incredible new way to experience Indiana Jones, and I can't wait for you to play it. Hold on to your hat.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
Step into the dystopian future of Neo Berlin 2087, a cyberpunk action RPG where you'll uncover dark secrets, hack into systems, and fight to survive in a world ruled by mega corporations.
They're coming closer.
She's here. She's somewhere in this sector.
But I had to discover what lay beyond. I had to see it with my own eyes. Who are you?
I'm here to help you. My name is Nolan. I'm a special investigator. I work with your father.
Help me.
We gotta go. Now.
I never asked for your help. Why are you risking everything for me?
I'm not gonna let them hurt you, Natalie. This city needs someone like you.
I never asked for any of this.
We'll find a way.
I hope you're right.
I am doing whatever is necessary to keep you safe.
Dungeons and Kingdoms is an epic fantasy RPG where you'll build your own kingdom, explore dangerous dungeons, and fight for power in a world full of magic and intrigue. Squirrels with a Gun is as chaotic as it sounds, offering hilarious and unpredictable gameplay where you'll control a squirrel armed to the teeth.
In a world of peace and tranquility,
This is SWAG Morning
homeowners can now hunt
are causing significant power outages.
A hidden truth lies beneath the surface. An ordinary rodent's fate is within his grasp. Now this squirrel is here to eat nuts and shoot some guns. And guess what? He's all out of nuts. Expect sandboxing, puzzle solving, and gun-slinging action in the platform epic you never knew could exist. Hold on to your nuts. The food chain's got a new hierarchy. Get ready for Squirrel with a Gun. Coming soon to Steam and Epic. And coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S this fall.
Take on the role of Batman once again in Arkham Shadows, where you'll face a new threat in Gotham with improved combat, a darker story, and a massive open world to explore in this VR game.
This rat cult spreads through Gotham like a plague. I have to stop it, even if it consumes me.
A corrupt system has failed you. Are you not
This Rat King could be anywhere. A face in the crowd, a foot soldier in his own fanatical mob. So how in the hell do we find him?
Targets are all city employees, civil servants, public officials.
You could have been more than a symbol. You could have been a god.
Look out!
If you don't calm down, someone's going to die.
Alfred, we tried it your way, now we do it mine.
Something big's going down tonight. We repress our rage, our fears. It feeds the shadow deep inside us.
You're everything that's wrong with Gotham! I'm done holding back!
I can bring the Rat King to you.
The nightmare continues in this third installment, where you'll navigate even more twisted environments and confront your deepest fears in Little Nightmares 3. Reanimal mixes horror with psychological thriller elements, throwing you into a world where reality and nightmare blur. With its unique art style and story-driven gameplay, it's one to watch out for.
Nothing lasts forever. Dead.
Join the fight against an alien invasion in Ark Raiders, a competitive multiplayer shooter with an emphasis on team tactics, large-scale battles, and impressive visuals.
You've told us nothing of this place. Look at us now. Raiders. Playing with fire. Everything to lose. But even more to gain.
Face off against gigantic monsters in Behemoth, an action-adventure game where you'll need skill, strategy, and bravery to take down these massive foes.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse. But I was a fool. And the gods that walk among us thirst for death.
I'll put you in the ground.
I thought I could be a hero. But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands. Only monsters do.
Delta Force is back, bringing modern military tactics, intense firefights, and a focus on competitive gameplay. Get ready to lead your squad to victory.
The conflict between the Alsara Guard and Havoc threatens the balance of the world. The Alsara Guard is a tempest of disorder, sowing chaos wherever it roams. But we are honed to strike at their very core. Havoc has cutting-edge technology, but is built on exploitation and suffering. United, we will plunge into the chaos to find a spark of peace. We are GTI. No one gets left behind.
An action-packed roguelike where you fight hordes of monsters in procedurally generated dungeons. Begone Beast offers fast-paced combat and a variety of characters to master.
Peggy 18.
I
have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, and if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences.
I intend to wage war, not parley.
Everything all right, eh?
We need more people. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Will you help us, Henry?
I like that boy already.
In Defect, you're a disgraced captain out for revenge in a procedurally generated space adventure. Build your own spaceship and take on the galaxy in its unique roguelike gameplay.
Kill us. We're like crabs in a barrel, fighting to get to the top. Pulled down by everyone else. By justice. That only knows how to place its boot on your neck. By outlaws that couldn't care less if you lived or died. You want to know the way to survive? You fight. Fight like a starving dog. I kneel.
The most chaotic and ridiculous game is back, remastered for modern consoles. Expect even more hilarious physics-based mayhem in Goat Simulator Remastered.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border. Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the
The follow-up to the critically acclaimed RPG GreedFall 2 continues the saga with deeper storylines, enhanced combat, and even more choices that impact the world around you.
Intrigue await at every turn. Your future is in your hands as you strive to survive amidst greed and corruption. The year is 1231, 3 years before the events of GreedFall. You're a native of Tearford, and as this adventure dawns, it is the eve of the initiation that will see you become a Donegad, a sage, a guardian of your people's knowledge, and a spiritual leader. But just as you're about to complete your sacred initiation, you're abducted by strange warriors from Gakan, the old continent, and thrown into the hull of a monstrous tall ship. After a long and arduous journey at sea, you disembark on the shores of Gakan and discover this foreign world where people have grown distant from nature and now war and conspire amongst themselves. You now seek passage back to your homelands. All the while, you must thwart the plans of the terrible man who kidnapped you in the first place. While GreedFall introduced the enchanted island paradise of Tearford, GreedFall 2 takes you beyond the island shores to the old continent of Gakan, cradle of the factions that struggle for dominance over Tearford. You will explore the crowded cities of Gakan and its various landscapes shaped by the different factions, cultures, and traditions that have inhabited them over the centuries. You will have to decide where you stand when you inevitably become embroiled in their internal conflicts. But you will not be alone in your quest. You will quickly meet unique and memorable companions on your journey who may join your group. Discover their stories and make them a part of your group as you explore new realms together. Forge meaningful bonds, or even romances, as you get closer to them and learn more about their background. You are the author of your own legend, Donegad. Choose and master the path of the sage you want to be, whether through diplomacy, bargaining, stealth, or your keen sense of observation. Your tracking vision may reveal clues in your environment. Use your talents, craft new tools, and get help from your companions to increase your odds of success. Of course, the use of force is always an option, to adopt as you see fit. GreedFall 2's all-new combat system puts you in control of combat more than ever before. Use the tactical pause at any time to stop the action, and plan your group strategy, either on tactical pause or in real time. You can control all the members of your group and give them instructions using action points. So it's up to you to craft the perfect tactic to defeat your enemies. Change your combat style as you progress by drawing from the wide range of skill trees offered. Choose the style that suits you best, whether you're more of a melee fighter who uses traps, a range shooter with support spells, or even a master of poisons. You can even hone and develop your allies' fighting styles as well. Find the best synergies between your companions and overcome your enemies with the party that suits you best. Your destiny is in your own hands. GreedFall 2 is a thrilling RPG that takes you on an unforgettable adventure where your choices shape the future of your group, your people, and the world. The story is yours to write, Donegad.
Explore a beautiful and mysterious world in Will Follow the Light, where you'll guide a young boy on a journey filled with puzzles, exploration, and heartwarming moments.
If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, be a man, my son. Find you.
In Spine, you'll dive into the cyberpunk world where you'll take on powerful enemies using advanced weaponry and cybernetic abilities. It's a high-octane action game with a strong narrative focus.
Government and let the gangs tear the place apart. They've taken my brother. It's time to fight.
Redline, I got your back. Always.
I never asked for this.
From the makers of Black Desert Online comes Crimson Desert, an open-world action-adventure game with a rich narrative, stunning visuals, and intense combat. revisit one of the classic strategy games we all grew up growing with a modern twist in the remake of Age of Mythology. Control gods, heroes, and mythical creatures in epic battles.
No matter what armies you face, what power you wield, or what creatures you unleash, we trust you will find a way to write your own legend.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
Another franchise we grew up with, the iconic strategy game returns with Civilization VII, offering even more ways to build your empire, conquer your enemies, and shape the course of history.
World into a game and make it fun.
A gritty and brutal action RPG that takes place in a dark fantasy world. Acts of Blood focuses on visceral combat, deep character customization, and a story full of twists. Hopefully this one isn't as big of a flop as the movie. The looter shooter series returns with even more chaotic action, bizarre weapons, and over-the-top humor. Borderlands 4 looks set to be a wild ride. In Retrieval, you'll explore a post-apocalyptic world in search of lost technology. It's a narrative-driven adventure game with a focus on exploration and puzzle solving.
Things don't go as planned. And sometimes... digging. Always searching for answers we should have never asked. Always clawing at the surface like worms begging for food. The lack of understanding to push what we don't know when something should be left alone.
There's nothing we can do.
There is no end. We all want the truth.
Step into an altered history in God Save Birmingham, where you'll navigate a steampunk-inspired world full of intrigue, strategy, and combat. Join the fight against the Bug Menace in Starship Trooper Extermination, a cooperative shooter where you and your squad battle against hordes of alien bugs in large-scale battles.
Reinforcements inbound. Hang tight, demons.
From the moment those doors open up, everything changes.
Let's go, troopers! Move up!
And let me tell you, when it hits the fan...
Bud thing coming!
It ain't the Federation you're thinking of. It's those who stand together.
Extraction inbound.
Those who fall and those who stay behind. So we can fight another day.
Get to the dropship, troopers!
This is why we fight.
You know what to do. Extraction complete. Third wave ready, Command.
Prepare for the hunt of a lifetime in Monster Hunter Wilds, where you'll face off against massive creatures in diverse environments, gather your team, and take down those colossal beasts.
My word. Is this a Lollabarina floret? We must be near its nest. We could do a lot worse for an interim camp.
Once your business here is concluded, you should find shelter. The sands come alive this time of year, like a wild beast bristling with lightning.
From the look of it, that must be this region's apex predator. Guild permission granted! Begin the hunt!
Understood.
Survive with your friends in this co-op zombie survival game, No More Room in Hell 2. Amp up the horror with even more terrifying enemies, smarter AI, and a greater focus on teamwork.
Today is not a normal Sunday. I wanted to tell you all, we failed in our duty to God. We were told about all of this. And these here are the last days of this earth. I know this is a punishment. The other place is full, so the dead walk among us.
One of the most iconic horror games of all time is back. The Silent Hill 2 remake brings the chilling story and atmosphere to the modern console with stunning visuals and refined gameplay.
Did something happen to you after we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place.
Just put the gun to their head.
You can't just kill someone because the way they looked at you.
You should see your face, too.
Let go!
I'm sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
This place is different from what I remember. I don't think she's here anymore.
This whole town. Might be best if you just get out of here.
Yeah, you're right.
You said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So you are Maria.
I am. If you want me to be.
How do you know about Mary?
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
It doesn't matter who I am. I am here for you, James. See? I'm real.
A reimagining of the cult classic horror game Nightmare House Reimagined brings modern graphics and gameplay to a story filled with psychological horror and eerie environments. Venture into the Clouds and Lost Skies, an open-world survivor game where you'll explore floating islands, craft your airship, and survive in a world torn apart by a catastrophic event. Phantom Line is a dark and atmospheric first-person shooter horror game where you'll navigate a world filled with supernatural threats. With its haunting visuals and intense gameplay, it's sure to keep you on the edge of your seat.
Our upcoming game, Phantom Line. Let's dive in. Phantom Line was born out of a love for horror, tactical shooters, survival games, and immersive sims. We felt that there was no game out there that would quench our thirst for such a blend, so we decided to set out on a mission and create a unique blend like that ourselves. We were fans of all things psychological horror, creepypastas, liminal spaces, urban legends, cosmic and analog horror, we got it all. In our world, the paranormal creatures and events are called the anomalies. They leak to our dimension through rifts in space and time, causing all sorts of issues for the humanity. Inspired by their incredible imagination, we started working with some of the best SCP creators out there. They already started contributing a ton to the world and depth of the lore.
We played hours and hours of multiplayer survival games and we loved the exploration challenges, but grew tired of starving to death every few minutes. We want the core of the experience to be the preparation for the journey, not the desperate search of berries. What we also missed was the tactical angle of that experience. That's why we are preparing a choice of realistic arsenal and tactics that you can choose to hunt down and fight the anomalies. You will need to survive in a war-torn environment, cut off from reinforcements or supplies.
You can venture out alone or take your friends with you. The game is designed as a 4-player co-op, but you can complete it and have fun as a single player with a spare artificial body. We call it the Husk. We encourage players to cooperate to survive, hunt, build, and fight together.
We love open world games where the environment feels like it has a life of its own, not waiting for the player to progress. We are building a vast open world driven by a true emerging gameplay with unpredictable events, ensuring that every encounter is a fresh challenge that can be solved in a number of ways. In the next demo, you will venture out into an open world in a 4-player teams. So join our Discord to stay up to date and be among the first to play it. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the show.
One more thing I forgot to mention is that as a player, you're part of Mortfield Industries. Their operations span across a wide variety of activities, but their true mission is to make sure that the general public never...
Ready, set up!
The latest in the Sniper Elite series, Resistance, takes place in an occupied city where you'll use your sharpshooting skills to lead the Resistance against a powerful enemy. Expect improved mechanics, better graphics, and a more immersive sniping gameplay.
Allied forces are preparing to drive the Nazis out of France, and they're desperate to turn the tide of war back in their favour. The French resistance have uncovered a rumour of a secret weapon so ruthless, so severe, it could make it impossible to reclaim France. This threat can't go ignored.
A dark and atmospheric game where you play as a hunter battling unknown horrors. We Harvest Shadows is heavy on mood with a deep narrative and intense strategic gameplay.
How long has it been? 5 days? 6? I need to get up. But no matter how much I sleep, I still feel tired. Maybe it's because the nights here feel unsettling. I'm just so tired of feeling tired. The only thing that brings me a bit of comfort is that I'll never talk to another human being ever again. decided that this abandoned farm will be the place where I die. But that day's a way off. At least I hope so. But until then, that leaves me with an ever-pressing question I can't seem to figure out. How do I fill the time? There's always a lot to do on a farm, and it's good to keep busy. It gets your mind off things, like the things you've lost. We'll see what winter brings after the harvest.
The next entry in the Dying Light series is set to take the survival horror genre to the next level. Dying Light: The Beast introduced new mechanics, brutal combat, and even more terrifying enemies.
He's close. Stay here. Stand guard. On me. Bloody hell.
Contact!
Every man has an animal within. If you push too much, you might unleash the beast.
Get ready to explore the desert planet of Arrakis in an open-world survival MMO. Dune Awakening promises massive battles, a dynamic ecosystem, and a rich story set in the Dune universe. Fans of both the books and the films are in for a treat.
You begin as a nameless prisoner. Sculpt your appearance, choose your background, and then crash into the planet. You are abandoned and alone. Hunted by sandworms. Scorched by the unforgiving sun. Ravaged by sunstroke. Stick to the shade. Chase the moving shadows. Survive. Welcome to Arrakis, the most dangerous planet in the universe. Meet hundreds of other players in the vast online world. Befriend or betray those you meet. Form a wary alliance, in this case, a spit dart rifle and a still suit, for your help taking down territorial deserters. Working with others will always increase your chance of staying alive. The Deserter Base. Climb to a vantage point and prepare for violence. Your choice of weapons and abilities determines your strategy. Swordmasters lead the charge into battle, literally. Repel ranged attacks with a shield, and then take them out, one by one. Deploy the Hunter-Seeker and kill from the shadows. Take what you can from the Fallen. On Arrakis, nothing of value is wasted. Mine, harvest, and gather with your group to build bases and unlock more advanced equipment, like the Blood Purifier. Refine the blood you collected from your enemies to extract drinkable water. Craft improved equipment using fabricators. Replicate your bases in new locations with the blueprint system, and then sell blueprints of your architectural wonders to other players. Lead your group to become a guild. On Arrakis, a nameless prisoner can rise. Construct an ornithopter and take to the air. The world is yours to claim.
This is Dune Man Keith Filari reminding you to vary your route and return with the full spy slot. My crew found a shortcut we become comfortable.
The in-game radio provides insight into key events happening across Arrakis. Map the desert. Discover landmarks, wrecked ships, and desert testing stations filled with forgotten technology. Arrakis is a vast planet. You can explore unique locations, uncover valuable resources, and search for secrets amongst the shifting dunes. And then, return to civilization triumphant with what you found. Harko village throngs with people, spice traders, guild bankers, smugglers, house envoys, and of course, other players. Here, you will pledge allegiance to one of the great houses of Dune, the Harkonnen. But remember, to play politics, you need power. And on Arrakis, spice is power. In the deep desert beyond the shield wall, hundreds of players scour the landscape, hunting for spice. Every spice blow has the potential to become a heated battle, with multiple guilds vying for the precious melange. Even when it looks like defeat is inevitable, those who understand desert power can awaken Arrakis itself.
Step into the massive shoes of King Kong in this survival game where you'll fend off both human and monster enemies. Kong's survival instinct offers epic battles and a rich world to explore.
Titans attacked out of nowhere.
Hello, this is Stacy Martin. Please leave a message after the beep.
No one can tell why here. Why now? All I know is that somewhere among that chaos and destruction is my daughter. I will do anything to find Stacy. But I can't do it alone.
With such a diverse lineup, 2024 and 2025 are shaping up to be incredible years for gaming. Whether you're into action-packed shooters, deep RPGs, or something in between, there's something here for everyone. Which game are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up to date. As always, I'm Uncle Gooey. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.